Okay, it's always a bit fiddly actually showing something on the watch because it's much easier to press the buttons while it's on your wrist. But here we go. So on most, this will be the same for most Garmin watches, maybe not all of them though. So to go to a run, I top right, and there you can see that. I can go into it now. I can skip the suggestion. Oops, excuse me. Let's just skip that. Something always goes wrong. There we go. Now, if you're outdoors, it's going to be looking for satellites just like it is here, which is not going to find them at the moment. So to load your session, middle left, hold it in and scroll down to training, then hit enter. Select your workouts, forget the suggestion, and we should find Tom's Terror here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say if it did synchronize. Sometimes it takes a couple of goes before it actually synchronizes. So let's wait for that alert to go away. Maybe it's not going to go away. Oh, there we go. But anyway, either way, once it's on Tom's Terror, it would be top right. Before you actually do it, you can actually look at the session, go down to view, 14 steps. And then the bottom right will get you through it. So sometimes if you're out and you're about to start your session and you created it a couple of days ago or something, or in my case, even if it was just half hour ago, you might have just forgotten all the details and you would like to refresh your memory. So you can scroll through them like this. Yeah. That reminds you of everything you're going to do. And that is the final one there. You can come back out of this with the bottom right. Okay, and you can go up to do workout, top right. You can dismiss this message by bottom left. And what it's basically saying is then that to start this thing, you've got to start it just like every other run you do. When you click that, okay, it's starting this, and remember it's a lap press that finishes this segment of your run. So let's just imagine I've done my run. I am ready now to get into this session from Tom. You know, I'm all geared up. I know this next bit is a fast one. So when I'm ready, I'm going to press the lap button, which takes me straight through to the next part. There we are. 4 minutes fast running. You will see in a moment that it gives you the time. When it gets almost to the end of that time, there'll be some beeps going off. And it's really quite effective at alerting you. You can also see the pace at which you are taking this interval as well. So you don't need to do what I'm about to do when you're out running, but just to show you how it works. When it finishes that 3 minutes 32, it will go like this. There we are. And it will say you're recovering now for 3 minutes. And that 3 minutes will start counting down. Similarly, when that finishes, I'm using the lap button just to skip through the steps. You don't need to do that when you're running it. In fact, if you do it, it'll mess things up, so don't. But just to show you, there we are. I'm on the next session, segment rather. So that's how you actually use it on the watch. At any point, you can use your normal stop button and you can stop the session. If you want to finish it early, that is. But obviously, ideally, you go through this without pressing pause at all, unless you're at traffic lights or any safety concern, etc. When the session is finished, the watch does still carry on recording. So if for whatever reason you just wanted to carry on for a bit, you could do that and finish as normal. So I'm just going to stop it there. And as you would usually do, you would just save this as any other session. I am going to trash it because I do not need it. But that is how you actually use your watch to run the session. So I hope that was helpful.